As at 5 a.m. this morning, we have had a total of 14 visiting, and we have opened up 2 gates in this area. So far, we have about 5 venues, making up of 8 teams. The 5 venues are here in Elwak Stadium. We have that of Nicholson Stadium. We have the Air Force Base, and then we also have Tradok, which is in Teshi, and the final one is in the Eastern Naval Command in Tema. In these 4 or 5 areas, we have teams within the venues. So when you take like Elwak here, we have Team 1 and Team 2. So you can see to my far left there, Team 1, and then to my far right there, we have Team 2. Each team is composed of 800 applicants a day. So we are expecting 800 of them to come today. As at now, we are speaking, it's almost about 10:30 something. We have received Team A slightly over 500 and Team B slightly over 400. Some are still receiving the text message that we have customized to them individually for the first time. So when you come late, even though we said 800, we are not able to meet all the 800. Some may come late, but then until we are done with the day, we are not leaving. If you also come and your name is not in the list, we quickly use my IT to check whether you are for today or you are scheduled for another day. And then if it's for today, you are made to stay in, even though you have not gotten your text message. We just run you through the normal procedure. But then when you come and then you are for Tuesday or for Thursday or for Saturday, then we allow you to leave and come another time. Others too could not locate where they are supposed to go. So with the help of the IT, we are able to select that you are supposed to be in maybe Teshi, Tradok or Air Force. All personnel who are coming in here, Elwak, should be only Army personnel. You can't have Navy in here. So Navy will go to the Eastern Naval Command. You can't have Air Force here. They will go to the Air Force Base. So we also made them aware, and the selection was done. As at now, before I left my location to this place, in the morning we received almost about 120 new members whose names are not captured, but they have a valid documentation. And so the idea was that when I went through, most of them are not due to report today. Some of them too are supposed to go to the other location. So we have just sent some to Tema with the help of our vehicles to just go and start with the whole process. The commander, they have also been told to wait for such thing. Going around this morning and checking how we have just set up this base, everything so far is working perfectly. At the end of the day, we want to expect that a total of about over 6,000 should be screened and documented when you combine all these 8 centers. So Elwak here, we have Team 1, Team 2. Tradok, we also have Team 1, Team 2. Eastern Naval Command is just 1 team. That is Navy, there are not many. Air Force also is 1 team, there are not very many. Yeah, so when you put all this together, we have 8 teams making up of 5 units. So that is what we are expecting. And we want to trust that by the end of the entire exercise between now and Tuesday, we'll be done with almost all the people in Greater Accra. I want to also state that all applicants should try and use our portal. We have, for the first time, customized the email text message to their individual portals. So when you log on to the portal with your ID card or with the ID, it generates your own specific information for you to know where you have to report, when you have to report, and then the date that you are supposed to be there. So that is what we have just done so far. If by the end of the exercise, some are now getting their text messages, Command have made us to aware that we should do a mop-up. So Tuesday will be used for a general mop-up for those who couldn't attend. Maybe they might have missed their date, 1 or 2, and then that one too will take them through. Army is always very heavy because we are always on ground. So that is why we chose the venues that are very, big to hold them all. So when you take, for instance, here in Elwak, this Elwak Stadium can take a total capacity of 5,000. So we have Team A and Team B, and we are just using 800 here, 800 here. When you go also to Tradok, the same thing. We have broken them into 2, Team A and Team B. When you go to the Nicholson Park, the same thing, broken them to A and B so that the numbers can be taken care of within the shortest possible time. We have also increased the documentation and screening team Most of them who have finished with their operations at the various centers have now been brought down to Accra to assist so that the numbers can go up. As at now, if you look at the time, the numbers are very small. So that because the process is going very smoothly, we are able to, I'm sure by 1 o'clock or 2, most of these places will have been cleared. For illegalities, I would say no. Eventually, you may have a situation where someone most of them did this online thing from the cafes, so there have been some mix up. So when you come and I scan through your code using the sheet and it doesn't match with my own, we just put you aside and then we take you through the process to investigate it, and then after that we just allow said person to go. We have not detained anybody. We have also not arrested anybody. Once we see such an illegality, what we either do is that to put the fellow behind and then let them go through with the process. And after which, if it is authentic, we continue. If it is not, we will just allow command to take a decision on that individual. And that is it.